Hello, this is Sean Corson from Daasity. Today I'm going to be talking about the differences between campaign email and SMS messages and automated email and SMS messages. Automated email and SMS messages you may also see referred to as journeys or flows. So what are the difference between these two different types of messaging? Well, campaign emails and SMS messages are what you kind of consider your standard blast out to your customer list. So whether it's every week or bi-weekly or bi-monthly, you send an email out. Perhaps hopefully you segment your customer list, but you send emails out on specific days, and those emails have somewhat consistent messaging between them, right? So it might be a discount or a specific product set that you're featuring as you're going into Q4. Obviously, you're going to be talking about more Christmassy, holiday-related items in your messaging. Your automated emails and SMS messages are the messages that you're sending that are triggered by some type of event, right? So on the screen here, you can see this is a standard abandoned cart type of email. You also have things like welcome to our brand emails, so new customer series. Now, when you're considering the difference between the two types of messages that you're sending, you really want to consider a few things. So first, the metrics between the two are very different. So your automated emails and SMS messages are you're generally going to have much higher engagement rates on them, right? So you have a captive audience. These people have, either they've just bought from you, or they were just on your site and had a cart with an item in it. So they are much more engaged. Whereas your campaigns are generally going to be a little bit more, you're going to have lower engagement rates. And you're definitely going to have fewer direct orders. So fewer people clicking through an email or clicking on an SMS message and going straight to your site and buying. Your automated series, you will see people come in and click straight through those and go to your site and buy. So those direct purchases are going to happen much more often with an automated series. Now, a few tips for both your automated and your campaign messaging. First, you always want to be segmenting, in particular on your campaign messaging. You always want to be segmenting your customer base. In your automated series, it might be a little harder. You might just have one new customer stream that goes out to people no matter what. But if you can segment it, it might make sense to segment it based on products purchased, for example, because people that purchase specific products might be more likely to buy other products. If you look at product affinity, you may determine, well, if they are a new customer and they purchase product A, we should show them products B, C, and D. But especially on your campaign messages, you need to be segmenting out that customer base, really dividing them up by different ways of breaking them down as customers, whether it's what products they bought, the price points, whether they are actively engaged in email or not, how many times they've purchased, when the last time they purchased was. There's a whole bunch of different ways you can segment those customers out. Now, when it comes to your automated message series, you really want to create as many as you can, right? So these are highly targeted. As I mentioned, the metrics on these automated emails will be very high. They're very targeted. So you want to create as many as you can that are really relevant to the customers on your site. So, an abandoned cart series, new customer series, repeat customer series, order receipt messages. We've received your order of this item. Re-engagement series, so people that have come back and bought after they haven't purchased in a long time. There are plenty of more examples, but you want to create as many of these as you can. And then finally, whether it's a campaign series or whether it's a campaign or an automated series, always be testing, right? So come up with new messaging, different creative, show different products. You constantly want to be sending A/B split tests in your email series. It's a very, very easy way to test and get really, really important data around your customers and really understand what they want to see in these series.